Not Bronny James, Bryce can also beat Caitlin Clark 20-0, claims Jeff Teague. One positive development in the recent explosion of Wnba player podcasts is that listeners can get a behind-the-scenes look into the lives of professional basketball players, with the occasional high-level basketball discussion too. Sometimes, though, the conversation can be a little less nuanced, as we saw from a recent episode of the Club 520 podcast. Host Jeff Teague dove headfirst into dangerous waters when he brought up the topic of whether a Wnba player could win a game of one-on-one against an Wnba player. It's probably not controversial to say that due to the differences in size and strength, any Wnba player would be favored to win that game, but Teague took it a step further to say that not only could a Wnba player not win, but they wouldn't even score a point. Teague has been out of the Wnba since 2021, but he said that even he would beat any Wnba player 20-0. Any Wnba discussion wouldn't be complete, though, without the mention of Caitlin Clark, and Teague had a hot take for the Indiana Fever star as well. Caitlin would not score a point on Bronny. Lakers rookie Bronny James has had a few good games for the South Bay Lakers in the G League recently, but he's yet to make his mark in the Wnba after being taken in the second round in this year's draft. Teague doesn't think that would matter, and he believes that Bronny would be able to wipe the floor with three-time Wnba MVP A'ja Wilson too. He gonna kill A'ja. I swear to God, Bronny would destroy her, bro. Y'all are crazy. Bro, he would beat her 20-0. Teague was adamant that even the best Wnba players wouldn't be able to score a single point against Bronny. Not content that his take was hot enough, though, he went to another level. Jeff Teague claims 17-year-old Bryce James would shut out Caitlin Clark in a game of one-on-one. Teague must be looking for trouble because going after the Wnba and its biggest stars seems like a bad idea, especially now that the league is experiencing an unprecedented boom in popularity. Listed at 6'4" and 160 pounds, Bryce James is currently ranked as the 45th best shooting guard prospect in the country by On3. The high school senior averaged 5.6 points and 2.4 rebounds per game during the Peach Jam this summer. He has 4 inches but only 8 pounds on Clark, and he's the same height as Wilson, while giving up 35 pounds to the Las Vegas Aces star. Yet Teague expects us to believe that he would dominate them in a game of one-on-one. This is a wild take from Teague, and though his co-hosts did their best to try and stop him, he was so dismissive of the best women's players that he couldn't be saved. Women's basketball has gotten more respect in recent years, and deservedly so thanks to the impressive games of Clark, Wilson, Breanna Stewart, and many others. Teague's comments show there's still a long way to go till the women's game has a universal level of respect.